Hey everyone, welcome to Dry Protected. My name is Eric. This video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to go over any paint protection film installation tips and techniques. Not going to show you how to wrap paint protection film on the Camaro that's sitting behind me. We do have some videos coming in the near future that you guys can watch. In this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a product demonstration and testing out the Cut Master, this thing right here from the Tintstitute. So about a year ago, I was scrolling on Instagram and I noticed Tintstitute had posted, Austin from the Tintstitute had posted this Cut Master that they had developed, and he had talked about using this to train his staff and himself, and how it can help other vinyl wrappers and paint protection film installers learn proper knife skills without having to practice on customer vehicles. With this thing, what's cool about it is you can take scrap paint protection film like we are going to do in this video, and you can practice your knife skills, and if you cut through the paint or if you cut through the film, it doesn't really matter because this thing is going to beep at you. So haven't really had a chance to check this thing out since we got it just a couple days ago. I believe it was $247 or $249, I can't remember. So let's dive into it, let's see if it's actually worth it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Good to go? Okay, let's get into it. So, if you take this thing and you tilt it up here on the side, we got a charge port right over here. I think that's just USB-C. We got this little outlet over here where we plug this cable in. So that will go in there later. But first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna install the paint protection film on here. So, just gonna spray this down with my slip solution. Should have mixed more before I did this. We're going to take our paint protection film, and we're just going to lay this down right over top. There we go. That's good. Now we're just going to squeegee this in place. All right, perfect, we're good to go. We're gonna plug this thing in. There we go. Now, we got our red dot knife here with a brand new Olfa blade in there. I have not had a chance to do any cutting with it yet. So we got this little stopper at the end of the knife removed. We're just gonna clip this to it, and we're just gonna test this out. Will this thing beep right now if I jam it through the film? Yes, it does. Perfect. So that, at least that works as advertised. Now let's get cutting. So we're gonna pop the blade out. So I know the one thing you wanna do is you wanna have your blade nice and flat to the surface. You don't wanna have it too terribly high up, because then you are definitely gonna cut right through the film and into the metal. So we're just gonna start here on the side. We're just gonna do a nice straight cut. Very light pressure. No beeping yet, that's good. We're gonna get to the end here. I'm gonna purposely cut through. There we go. So yeah, first cut. That's exactly what you wanna see. As I'm starting to pull the film back, you can see how it's pulling the PPF up. That's perfect. Absolutely no cut paint or cut metal in this situation. That's good. Let's keep going. So I'm gonna re-squeegee this down here. Now I'm going to intentionally put a little bit too much pressure in a certain spot here. So let's start back here again. Super flat. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it's amazing. As soon as you just decide to put a little bit too much pressure, you just cut right through. Yeah, cut through right there at the end. That's perfect. All right, now we're gonna test the knife skills a little bit more, and we're gonna go all kinds of angles, or we're gonna go nice and zigzagged here. So we're gonna start at an angle. Oh, cut through there. Perfect. All right, now what I'm gonna do with this next one is I'm gonna go as fast as I can, like this, zigzagged, without cutting through. So that's the goal, not cut through. I realize that that is just showing off. I have many years of PPF experience, knife experience to be able to do that. But yeah, here we go. Just peeling this back. And as you can see, as I'm peeling it, it's lifting up off the metal, so that's good. Actually, right there, we came off the knife line, so I actually wasn't even going through the film far enough over here. So right over here, everything was good, but now it's actually, I didn't have enough pressure there. And there I can see that I joined back up with the cut line. Perfect. So we're just gonna squeegee this back down. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come from over here, we're gonna come up the side over here. So this is gonna mimic, for example, if you have to trim on a hood where you'd potentially have some dips and valleys in the hood. We're just gonna try and mimic that right now. So I'm actually gonna snap my blade off. Make sure we got a nice fresh blade right here. So we're gonna start here at the end. We're gonna come up over here. Come down. Oh, got a little bit deep there. Same thing there too. Actually, let's just peel this back. All right, that's good. Now I'm almost running out of film right here. I'll do one more cut and then I'll give my final thoughts on this product once I am done. So we're going to take our blade, we're going to reclip it. I'm actually going to re-snap the blade, snap off the blade, because we did cut through. And we're going to do the same thing. So blade nice and flat to the surface. Squealing sound is good. Now right over here at the bottom was where I cut through. I did it again. So I definitely have some work that I need to do on my knife skills to keep myself from doing this. But overall, I would say this is a pretty good product. It's It's really good. It would be really good to have this in your shop to practice your cutting skills. And that way, should the time ever come where you do have to cut on a customer's vehicle, you know that you'll have the skill set to cut and not have to worry about cutting paint. So I would say it's definitely worth the investment, the $250-ish that I paid for it. And if you got the money, which I would assume most of you guys would, I would invest that money into a tool like this and use it for practicing when you have nothing going on in your shop, or if you are running into a slow time. This is definitely the perfect tool to be using to practice on your vehicle. Now you can see, I'm just gonna take my blade right now. Actually, it's not connected. Reconnect it, but it's pretty sensitive, so I would say it's a really good product. Check it out. I'll have a link to it in the description below. And I 100% would totally invest in this. I mean, I did, but if you are a PPF shop, I would totally invest in this. You can't ever go wrong investing in things that are going to help you become better at your craft. And this is definitely one of those pieces of equipment that can pay huge dividends later on down the road and potentially keep you from having to pay for a repaint on a customer's vehicle, because repaints are bad for business. So, man, it's a lot of fun. I'm happy I spent the money on this. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more PPF content. And if you guys want to buy one of these, I'll have a link to it in the description below, and we'll see you in the next video.